Izumi is a handsome male student, but often run into bad luck, which ordinary people rarely encounter. Today is just like any other day. He was getting ready for school and had his hair combed by his mom, grooming meticulously to meet the lover. Of course, both dad and mom have met your adorable girlfriend, so I also told my child to send my regards. Besides, she also reminded her son to be careful. Don't be hasty. As soon as the words were spoken, she stumbled and fell in the yard. Today, a stone suddenly appeared out of nowhere. I'm used to my bad luck by now. Fan Ra, Izumi is also very wary of her surroundings, even nature. However, in some situations, even if you try to avoid it, you can't escape bad luck. Nearby, an old woman was seen carrying a heavy load, so I also offered help, just finished, and ran to meet my lover. She is Misako, a beautiful yet incredibly strong girl. Also, thanks to my girlfriend for protecting me, becoming life around, Izumi has just become easier. Seeing the one I love just met a small trouble and asked if it hurts anywhere. Not being cared for like that makes me very happy. Just teasing the girl a bit when a car came along. As usual, to avoid you, the guy ran into trouble. Misako once again used her body to shield. Every time like this makes him faint. Back then, her style was so cool. Today is the opening ceremony. Notification about students from previous classes has also been issued. Izumi is worried that if she can't study with her wife, it will be tough. See the young man praying to heaven. Pray to Buddha to study together with me. Misako felt both shy and happy. Small comforts soothe the soul, because they'll end up in the same class anyway. Right as predicted, after seeing the name tag, the couple was placed in the same class. This way, you can freely love during class. They still have a few other close friends. This year, I also get to study with Chung. Q is one of Misako's most beloved friends, and when they found out they could study together again, they were very happy. Besides, there's also IUI, little Izumi and her super best friend. From this year onward, they are the seniors. The older sister was also reminded of various things by the teacher. During recess, a friend dropped her belongings. The board flew toward Izumi, then got blocked by his girlfriend, protected by her youth. Here we go again with the thanks and all those sweet gestures. Make it shy. Nine-faced, he fled the crowd. You see him giving out dog food and feel jealous, but it's also undeniable that he's had some bad luck. It's truly unreal. Also remind him to be careful. In the face of bad situations, it's not okay to let your girlfriend face trouble either. Misako has arrived. It really stings to see them bad-mouthing my husband. Glared at them, giving the whole group a real fright. Super after school, I invited my close friend to hang out because I'm not busy with extra work today. Today is also my first day back at school. Ra wants to do something as a memento of the beginning. I also went to let my girlfriend know in advance. Sisters here also want to join the fun. BA, look at that couple being all lovey-dovey. Being together is really enjoyable. I also hope to have a love story one day. They must be happy, you know. 5 kids went to the amusement area to compete in bowling. Q and Seal also challenged for a solo match, making the others also eager. Misako carefully gathered her hair into a bun to throw it for fun. Men feel a bit shy because her neck is too fair. Go away and wait somewhere else. Seeing the 2 boys walk away, the sisters group also discuss strategies. To impress your lover, they think this friend should pretend to lose to make Izumi happy. Right after that, the competition began. The 2 people who went ahead had nothing worth mentioning in particular. Though small in stature, she packs a punch when throwing food. Choose a spot to throw a party that will impress your friends. Seeing my boyfriend compliment that girl, Misako is lost in thought again. If pretending to lose makes you more adorable, it's okay even in front of your ex-boyfriend. But if I win and get praised by him, it would be nice. Should be considering what to do. Next up is Izumi's turn, but he plays very poorly. Only scored 2 points from 2 throws. The buddies in the back laughed like they hit the jackpot because it's so hard, yet you still did it. Last turn is Misako's. So those 2 also lightly hinted at pretending to lose. She also planned to do the same. Received encouragement from my lover. Ra gave it his all. Just like that, she won overwhelmingly, making those around see but remain utterly silent. Having fun and being competitive like this makes it perfect for competitions. The cheers from everyone also gave her more confidence. Celebrate with Izumi. By late afternoon, the group had to say goodbye, because each goes their own way. Misako, as usual, walked her boyfriend to the intersection. On the way back, of course she still has to defend her boyfriend. Because of the things around, Izumi is sorry for always making his girlfriend protect him, make her uncomfortable. This protection is something I should do. I don't need his thanks or self-blame. He thinks he's a boy, but being protected by girls all the time is pretty embarrassing. Hearing that, the kid realized he's probably preoccupied about what my friend said this morning. A timely reminder, the shop sign was struck by Izumi's bad luck. Attract and fall. Immediately, Misako kicked away the threat to her boyfriend. Izumi also understood Ra's actions. No need to overthink anything. Still, by your side, loving Misako. That's more than enough. She doesn't care about the people around her either, and will always protect him. Both sides then happily went their separate ways, when both are unharmed. Cut to the breadball conference. Today, their school will organize sports activities related to football. Izumi plays soccer. The girls' group will play volleyball. Monk also reminded his close friend to be careful. Otherwise, getting a balloon to the face would be a real bummer. Misako also ran. They said their team will compete at 11 o'clock. I want to know what time it is on his side so I can go cheer for him. Spring. Then you'll think you can't accomplish anything worthwhile. In the match, I really want to go cheer for my girlfriend. However, when checking the schedule, then saw 2 football matches taking place almost simultaneously, so it's very difficult to get to the other side. Misako herself. I'm quite worried because I heard the other side is all high-ranking officials. Just similar. To win, it must be very difficult. Izumi holds hands and cheers up the spirit. From now on, even if we're apart, I'll say it, but I'll still be at the soccer field cheering for you. Hearing that, even the little one was touched. Izumi also made a cute face. Holding little hands for so long, Misako also promised to try their best. Yes, the next match then began. Just like always, Izumi is so unlucky that even his shoelaces break. You'll see how it turns out. The 2 girls still had some time left, so they took a quick look as well. Seeing this scene where someone falls without any warning is truly beyond help. Misako still thought about it earlier. He transferred all his luck to me. That's why it's like this. If only she could send some luck from afar. I don't know if it's effective. A few minutes passed with the ball constantly troubling our side, until the ball hit me in the face. Then his girlfriend couldn't take it anymore and ran in to deliver it. The one I love, go. Although it was already game time, I was still worried about Izumi. It turns out she had stayed overnight. I was also embarrassed to let the balloon hit his face like that. She also reminded, making him feel utterly miserable. Feeling down, then cheered up by a little change of topic, to forget what just happened. Upon closer inspection, the young man Rai had an old scar on his temple. In the past, he used to get into accidents a lot. That's why Ra is so weak now. This wound happened while sitting at home watching TV and got hit by a truck on the road. Must be utterly unlucky. Living like this until now is already a miracle. Misako made a promise. From now on, I won't let him be in danger like that again. So just stay by my side to be protected, that's all. After saying that, she had to return to the match, or it'll be too late. Izumi said she also wants to protect her, but the problem is, being too weak makes it hard to speak up. To encourage him, the little one still thinks about sneaking in to sleep together. Pushed away, not pulled in. Time's up. You act so strong and caring toward your loved one. But deep down, she was very shy. And a girl is that forward. The women's volleyball match hasn't started yet, due to a significant lack of people. They are still warming up. Why is it that as soon as SAO starts up, I'm already out of breath? Then he played in some weird way, I don't know. Who would pay attention to a formidable opponent like Kia? It is Kamiya, the #1 seed of the school. Both already know each other from having competed in several matches, but Kia's team keeps losing. This time, I want to take revenge on Misako. The time has come, so the match has begun. Just as predicted, Kamiya scored in the very first minute. Make the girl in your life admire you. This side is Izumi's team, also lost completely, making it super. Very sad, so I invited my best friend over to cheer me up for the sisterhood. It's clear that Misako plays very well, but in the backline, if you aim small, you can still score. But no one could stop the shot from Kamiya. At the end of the quarter, they were down by 4 points. Izumi also cheered loudly for her girlfriend. During those enthusiastic cheers, Misako power has increased by 50%. She also tied her hair up neatly to frame her face. Fierce face instantly won over the audience. Thanks to that, this team's performance has improved. A little more, Izumi then got used to it anyway. It was quite surprising that she played so well. Gradually, the scores between the 2 sides became equal. Everyone started cheering for the young talent Misako. More than her very powerful smashes, hit the target, and score instantly. In the end, they won, surpassing Q. I'm so glad that thanks to her, they were able to get their revenge. Looking over at the opponent's side, it's a bit sad. Izumi also ran over to praise his beloved wife for doing such a great job. Just like this, next time, they might still win. Everyone is happy. At the end of the day, the basketball tournament had concluded. They won the women's volleyball championship, so everyone decided to go somewhere and play with Mizuko, then say it's thanks to the encouragement from a lover. Only then can I bring the whole team to victory. Izumi also feels jealous. With excellent mobility for its small size, while I only got to play for a few minutes, then you should have gone out to the field already. Later, the spectators of Mizuko's match, now they have come to demand taking photos. From now on, the little one must have gained more fans. Then, because it was too cool, they even defeating the top seed once again. This has both advantages and disadvantages. The echoes of that match lingered for days afterward. Misako is always surrounded and then invited out for lunch and stuff, but there's no time for a lover. If you're infatuated, you'll also feel anxious. These days, everyone keeps pulling me apart. Right at that moment, a balloon flew toward them. He immediately pushed his best friend forward to bear the consequences. You're truly a good friend. Of course, I knew Izumi was weaker. Getting hit by that would land you in the hospital, so he's lucky. Cho also showed great interest, suddenly creating a romantic scene. Misako saw two males taken care of. Something. Jealousy arises from mutual affection. Look at Kia with bullet-shaped eyes. All day that day. Super, always stepping up to protect this friend of yours instead of Misako. It's truly a sin. Even a healthy young man can be like this. I don't understand why Misako, being a girl, can still put up with it. Thinking of her, I suddenly fell down the stairs. Luckily, the little one was behind to catch it, otherwise it's tiring too. She scolded her boyfriend for daring to leave first, while fully aware that I wanted to return to Chung, scolding him while acting chummy with Super. Let me just be jealous then. Izumi is also funny for being jealous of even his close friends. Both then happily left. A few days after school was out, Super gives 2 free tickets for your best friend to hang out. The deadline is this Sunday, but he was too busy, so he couldn't go. It's a waste to just throw it away, so I want Izumi to use it to make his girlfriend happy. Mizuko stared intently, waiting for an invitation, because she was afraid her husband would invite someone else. He also saw that adorable face, so I also invited you to watch a movie on Sunday. And of course I agree. In the evening, the young man is also eager. Wait until tomorrow to go out and have fun. The previous times were all plagued by unwanted mishaps. Haven't had a perfect outing yet. Clearly, yesterday's forecast said it would be sunny, but the next day it rained again. Learn from those experiences, was determined to prepare everything thoroughly. On this side, Misako, also worrying about tomorrow. How should I dress to look really cute? There are too many choices, but I can't wear the same outfits as last time. She has an older brother, very interested in this girl, but always being ignored. Seeing my younger sister packing her things, I asked if she was planning to go out. With AI, she doesn't speak. Generally speaking, Misako was somewhat predictable. I went with my boyfriend, so I also gave him some encouragement. Just as predicted the next day, Izumi encountered some problems again, but managed to overcome them all. Your girlfriend is standing there waiting, and when he saw her like this, he was stunned for a moment because she was so beautiful. Being praised for her beauty made her feel elated after spending so much time preparing. This is the first time the two of us have gone to see a movie together. Thinking about the scene of kissing her right then, the cinema is really out of dipping sauce. Misako saw the red-haired young man. His face gave no clue as to what he was thinking. He just said he got to go see a movie with her. So, bit excited. To the selection stage, Izumi doesn't know what kind of girl his girlfriend likes. So I also want to let her decide. She herself also wanted to let her boyfriend choose. Should, then think about how every time she's been giving in like this. This time, we must let Misako decide. I also really want to learn more about the interests of the one I love too. Kill 2 birds with 1 stone. At first I thought you'd like romance-themed sets. They're fighting or something. But actually, she enjoys watching horror movies. The work of youth. Scary, but impressive. If you watch genres like this, usually boys can be more proactive. Thinking about the scene of being cuddled. Seeing my girlfriend's apron already lifts my spirits so much. He even told Misako to hold on to him if she got scared. After watching for a while, the most feared person turned out to be him. As for that girl, she wasn't scared at all. She was absolutely thrilled. To comfort her younger boyfriend, she also took the initiative to hold his hand. But the situation remains grim. Rather than just watching it, this outfit almost made my heart skip a beat, so she also apologized. It's just because of my own preferences that I'm making my partner tired. Izumi doesn't blame him/her/them and thank her for holding my hand. Create a greater sense of reassurance. They also went to find something to eat, but the other side didn't bring the money again. Obviously, yesterday, I tied the wallet to my pants, but now it's gone. It's a small number indeed. This also happened a couple of times, making him sad, because this time, Their outing wasn't as perfect as they hoped. Until the last minute, Misako is different. Just going out with my husband makes me happy. Don't need to buy anything at all. Right at this moment, I ran into my parents shopping nearby. Misako, like a habit, also says hello. Parents are very pleased with their future daughter-in-law. Dad knows his son lost his wallet again, so couldn't buy the cake. Dad also invited the two of you home to cook and eat together. Hearing that, Misako quickly agreed because she rarely got to meet the two of you. Very quickly, a delicious meal was served. Izumi's bad luck can strike at any moment. The moment the plate, when he turned around, his wife had already stepped forward to greet him. Parents find it amusing. This scene only makes the two uncles even more. Rest assured when entrusting your son to Misako, protecting mom's food is delicious. The girl was offered a lot of food but still finished it all because it's been a while since someone made food for me like this. Hearing that, the mother also advised her daughter-in-law, next time, come here to hang out more often. Let your parents cook you a meal to eat. At first, I was quite nervous. Why are you coming to your lover's house like this again? But it's just too good of a family. The feeling of shyness almost completely faded away. After eating, the little one also came to help my aunt clean up. Izumi has a habit of rolling over to sleep right after eating. But this time, Mom also asked her daughter-in-law, do you want to know more about your son, Grandma? Looking back on Izumi's elementary school days. That day, a car crashed into the house, causing danger. Auntie is very worried about her child. Nevertheless, the boy appeared resilient, happy to go to school without Mom picking me up. Since falling in love with and being loved by Misako, the guard's presence reduced the protagonist's wounds, so she felt completely at ease. Just hope my daughter-in-law will always stay like this. Protect Izumi from dangers. She also knew about the bad luck. The sun will bring trouble. Give her the little things without worry. Not like others either. Seeing the misfortunes my husband encounters is just plain unlucky. I also really like him for being friendly and kind, though I know I often run into trouble. But if someone needs help, he will definitely give it my all. Later, Izumi was woken up to take his girlfriend home. It's not right to let someone go home alone. She also complimented your sleeping face. So cute. Also asked about the genre of movies he likes. Let's go watch it together next time. From the transition of seasons to summer, group of students, they are about to have another long break. Trio of best friends, also considering where to go for vacation this year. So it's also called Izumi. Coming to his desk, afraid of the sun, he also got a girlfriend. Bring cold water to replenish the IUI water. Also, lend me an umbrella to shield myself, or I'll faint. That's also a sin. Q said this time she wants to go to the beach. Mentioning this, Misako also seemed quite interested. In the past, things were more meticulous. No, Izumi often gets heat stroke, so she suggested going to the stream to cool off. It's green and spacious, as crowded as the beach. Remaining couple is unable to move, became successful. Wherever you take me, I'll go willingly. Yui is also worried. That's why. Because even bathing in rivers and streams is dangerous. I'll still find him in the end. Misako also declared that everything was fine, because I will be there to protect him. A few days later, the final exam began. I thought they were going to study in a group or something. Grandma Q wants to go shopping first. Might as well grab some swimwear while I'm at it. 2 sons left, then just have to find somewhere to eat and study. But not as free as the club. Sisters on this side. Bachelor of Arts. The girl is now also picking out some cute swimsuits. When they see their girlfriend wanting to dress sexy, they stop her. Both also reminisced about the days before. They aren't close friends yet. Misako always appears cold and distant, yet it creates an alluring feeling that catches Q's attention. Being a woman herself, yet she still wants to take the girl home as a wife. Then, let me ask, what would the boy's feelings be like? After some time, why did that little brat make plans to go out with Izumi? It's a bit sad because I haven't been able to make friends with them. By the time you step onto the field to play ball with this girl, why do I admire you even more? Smaller when possessing excellent mobility. Both beautiful and talented. Not only that, but being good at sports too. Truly perfect. Flawless. To avoid falling too far behind. I also tried to respond to Misako. My strength is also playing sports. Just like that, from the start of the team, they moved on to compete with the opponent. After the match, both sides got acquainted with each other and become close friends. Until now, shortly after going shopping, BA, the muse, has also returned. But surprisingly, those 2 gentlemen have already started learning. Seeing my girlfriend so happy, I couldn't help but ask what she bought. It's embarrassing to trouble you like this. Then he said I bought sexy swimwear just for him to look at. The next day, the first test took place. Izumi meets again. Bad luck when the pen breaks. It took over 15 minutes just to fix it. The test results didn't turn out as expected. Because she was so worried about him, Misako called that night to comfort him. because there are still many tests ahead, so you can't afford to fall because of an unsatisfactory test result. They gaze at the starry sky. Then let's meet after the exams are over. We'll take each other to gaze at the night sky. Sometime later, the group of students took their exams. It's finally time to go have fun. Q may be a girl, but she's a bit lazy when it comes to studying. The exam results are always mediocre. Luckily, I don't have to retake the exam. The whole group also took the bus to the amusement spot. Then I realized it was a magnificent river. Izumi made even Sue cry, going together with such favorable weather like this. This sentence is indeed a bit harsh, but it's true. Every time we went out before, it was nothing but rain and storms. He and Q are very excited. Thinking of the scene of eating grilled meat in the wild, this is how it gets interesting. All the furniture and other items are fully available. The prep work for grilling is super easy. Kicked out for holding the knife too creepily, afraid of losing blood before getting a bite to eat. Izumi's turn also made the AI anxious, but he knew how to use a knife and could cook because I often help my parents. This is truly shocking, because even Misako didn't even know my husband could cook better than me. The son's affairs. Being this good at cooking is also very attractive to girls. Just calculate and make it public. Cooking like a chef must require a ton of ingredients. Theo is lost. Ingredient, then it was also prepped and ready to be grilled. Misako wants to surprise her beloved husband, so I took back a little to make my own dish. After a while, the food started to cook. Your girlfriend finished hers first. Yeast, also try the special dish that she made just for me. First glance, it looks delicious, and it even smells like garlic. Only when you eat it do you realize how awful it tastes, to the point of wanting to puke right away. Afraid his wife would be sad, so he forced himself to swallow it. She also tried eating it. It was truly terrifying because it was both spicy and bitter. Lose the sense of taste altogether. Don't let your lover's efforts go to waste. Izumi decided to eat another serving. This deeply moved the little one. I'm also afraid that eating too much might make him sick. You should console yourself by saying you can still endure it. It's true that the food she makes is overly seasoned. It's a sincere gesture. I'll eat it all. Seeing this, Misako also promised herself to try learning how to cook, so that later when I go to my husband's home, I'll cook delicious meals every day for the whole family to enjoy. BA, that one over there doesn't dare to comment when looked at, afraid of being forced to try it, so forget it. After eating grilled food, the stomach feels bloated. Izumi also brought out homemade cakes for everyone to enjoy. The method is quite simple. Just toast the marshmallow and sandwich it between cookies. Already prepared in advance, all set. Actually, he made this dish mainly for my girlfriend. Hearing that sentence made her happy. Immediately pop it into the mouth to eat, but not to have it taken away by others. I also praises this candy-filled pastry as delicious. Misako, after sucking his finger, he seductively praised how tasty it was. Want to be fed every day, making my boyfriend blush all over. After tidying everything up and putting things in order. Then they also started bathing, and then left. That's just for those 3 people, though. Izumi isn't afraid of being swept away. That's her hardship. Manisha was already wearing a swimsuit, but seeing that my lover didn't dare to swim, so had to accept it. See you later after she leaves the main area. Witnessed a scene of a girl being swept away by the current. Swept away in panic. I chased after, searching for a way to save. No one knows about this yet, but really wanting to see how sexy her swimwear looks. On the other side, the little girl was swept away without even calling for help. May SAO once again receive Izumi's assistance, though I'm not good at swimming, but it was out of kindness that he took the risk, help this girl get to shore. By the time she got on, it was Izumi. Another incident happened after the cramp. The result is being swept away as well. The remaining group arrived at the scene just then and saw the younger sister crying, pointing towards Izumi. Then fear overrides rational thought. Misako threw herself into the water to save her husband. Bao's swimming skills are simply top-notch. Ra quickly saved both and brought them ashore. Even the small ones get scolded. Gave the young man a good telling off because you acted on your own without calling for help. Izumi could only say sorry. Done. Only to have friends come to mourn because I'm still alive. Luckily, the girl's mother also came to say thanks. It's the person, not the matter, that's blown out of proportion. Even the little one says you're super cool. Now, give me a kiss on the cheek. This makes Misako jealous again. I've never done that before. Since you're already completely wet anyway, so Izumi also joined in the fun and played in the water with everyone. Add a bit. Now the young man realizes his girlfriend was wearing a swimsuit. Though not the sexy type, she's still very beautiful. Being praised like this by her husband also made her a bit happier. Forget about the dangerous incident just now. By the afternoon, they went elsewhere to shop for things, while the three friends went to explore the cuisine. The couple then each chose an ice cream for themselves. Misako also let him try my special ice cream. Then he seemed embarrassed. In return, when she wanted to try some, she got super hooked. The robbery left the two of them in shock. Too bitter and resentful, Misako also stole half of his ice cream. Make others throw in the towel. Having had your fill of fun, it's time to return. The train they took was very empty. There's also space to rest. I'm also tired because I played all afternoon without a nap. All morning without a nap, especially Misako. When you've already used so much effort to pull your boyfriend up, Ra also collapsed onto his shoulder. After a while like that, she woke up again. Go to bed before everyone else? The next day, Izumi fell ill, mild due to excessive sun exposure. The news reports on current events. This weekend, there will be a fireworks festival, so I invited my lover to go to the festival together that day. After learning that their son was going out with their daughter-in-law, the parents, then also prepare a few things. It's just that Dad's shirt is a bit too big for my frame. Slim figure of the main character. Mom is also jealous, because it's been a while since I last got to go to a festival. Like, when I was young. On this side, Misako. They are also preparing traditional outfits to wear to the festival. I'm not very good at this myself. Forcing his older brother to come help, despite his reluctance, still complaining that your little sister is clumsy. By evening, the festival had begun. Izumi has also prepared everything needed. Avoid losing money and belongings like every other time. My beloved wife has also arrived in traditional attire. Make him fascinated. This outfit is the gift her grandmother left for her. Previously, I didn't go to the festival, so I didn't dress up. This year, my lover asked me to try it on, so I brought it out. Take a stroll around the festival. They saw people playing all sorts of games. Izumi also bought a cotton candy for his wife, but she didn't eat. I think she wants to let me finish eating it as usual, but not this time. It's just small. I don't have a sweet tooth, so that's why. This is also something he hasn't looked into yet. The previous times I ate sweets were all just for indulge him. Even so, but eating the baked candies my husband made last time, it's truly delicious. Continue walking. Izumi thought those items were so beautiful. Also want to save the prize for my girlfriend. No matter how you shoot, each one is taken away. It still hasn't fallen. Seeing that, Misako had to step in, but the boss is a bit worried because this trick is a bit difficult compared to females. Here, new, refers to ordinary female students because she's not normal at all. Shoot once, get a gift right away. Get the gift. She also gave it to the one she loved, but I don't need it myself. This makes Izumi moved with the boss when you have an amazing girlfriend. Right when your trio of best friends also came here to hang out. So we ended up hanging out together. Super time to bet on goldfish catching games. Misfortune always follows Izumi. How can you win like that? Seeing that, Misako also took revenge for her husband, shocking everyone. A fan is crossing the street. After a while, the two friends joined into play. Push the girl to go watch fireworks with her husband, because it's almost time. That time was there, Izumi. Found out my girlfriend has been suffering from foot pain to hang out with me. The flip-flop was too tight for the girl. When moving, the fabric wraps tightly around the legs. I also considered not going to the fireworks viewing spot, but Dad only gave half, so Misako got nothing. I heard you can enjoy a panoramic view from there, yet very few people know about it. Because she kept insisting on going. Ra Izumi also wants to carry him there, to ease the foot pain. That's a bit too much. But to make the one I love happy, it's okay to endure a bit of hardship. And so, they stepped forward to face the challenge. The hardest part is the vertical steps. One step like this equals 5 steps on flat ground. Make her worried. If both of you fall because of this fruit, then I don't know what will happen. Halfway through the liquor, starting to feel tired, but my feet keep moving because I want to see her happy smile. After so many hardships, they finally made it. Indeed, no A. I came here to watch the fireworks. The sight before him was truly worth his effort. Here they talk about last year. Couldn't hang out together because we were too shy. They all share the same emotions. Back then we had just fallen in love. I didn't dare invite you because I was afraid. Upon hearing that, she also gave him a smack. Because last year I waited for the call, invited to hang out until late at night, but still saw nothing. Luckily, because this year he has already made up for it, carrying me here to watch the fireworks. On the way back, they had a minor mishap and almost fell. Luckily, Dad came just in time to catch Sao. Turns out, they've been behind us all along. It's just seeing the two lovebirds being affectionate. That's why I kept silent. As a result, their father carried them down. Thank you also for letting me know. Such a fantastic place like this. So the summer vacation has come to an end. They continued going to school to prepare for the ceremony, upcoming cultural festival. Is Izumi good with her hands? So she was allowed to sit and sew with the sisterhood. Misako works in the decoration team. Their operations have a somewhat distinct style. Seeing her laugh and talk with everyone should be a little jealous. Last year was more fun for them because both work together. On the contrary, Misako, seeing girls acting intimate with each other makes me really jealous. Day after tomorrow is the first day of the cultural festival. Many special things are waiting. Right at the entrance, he already received a card with 2 number 4s. It's truly unbelievable. Black beyond words. This year, their class is going with a zoo theme, with the desire to be a class won the school's special award. Izumi plays the lion and Misako then play the adorable little rabbit role. Also, thanks to, yet attracting students to the class has become much easier. For her, that's the way it is. As for this young man, no way. While walking, I slipped and startled everyone. Meisao is loved and supported by his wife again. Create a romantic scene. At the end of the day, he left with a hint of sadness. Unhappy about not working as well as others. It's also dangerous. My wife said she would do the remaining part for him, so just relax and come over. The next day, the atmosphere didn't seem as cheerful as the day before. Izumi went to the library for duty and met Kamiya there. She's still working this year, a member of the library, and very happy to meet him, like every time I miss you. That year, I was assigned the task. Coming here to work is really scary. Thanks to the help of this friend, Sao managed to overcome it. Her class also runs a beverage shop. He himself is very famous at school, is the decisive factor in attracting customers, yet you run over here to work with me. Also discussing how Izumi has changed compared to last year, then guessed that he already had a girlfriend. This is also due to what Kyu recounted, so it turns out to be the opponent. The last time was actually his girlfriend. Why are you cheering so enthusiastically? She also asked about whether they had been in love, and come together by what means. This question is truly hard to answer, but still small. I have to say it because I'm also interested in him. The young people in our family misunderstood that the little one likes his girlfriend. Over here, everyone is looking at lucky numbers in love. Like if any couple drew duplicate numbers, then the chance of falling in love is very high. For those who don't have a partner, it's like that. As for Misako, was very worried instead when I couldn't draw my husband's fortune. That's just how it is, because last year their dates overlapped. That's why they just started dating. There you are. She decided to find the person with number 44. Matches her husband's number to trick into exchanging. On one side, Izumi was also telling Kamiya about this incident. But in reality, I had already been secretly in love before. That's why fate could bring us together. There were also a few incidents when he dropped the card. The result is not recognized. But thanks to my effort and love, I succeeded. The association president that year helped them take a couple's photo. A few days after gathering enough courage, confessed his feelings and she accepted them. Immediately, Camellia. Listening to this, you can already feel how wonderful their love is. Here, this friend also hinted at something about love. You should speak up instead of keeping it to yourself. If you keep holding on forever in the heart, waiting for love only to have it stolen away. Right at this moment, Kyu came to call her friend out for a chat. So it turns out Kamiya was the one who drew card number 44, coincides with Izumi. My girlfriend is begging her to exchange the card back for me. May their love be complete. Hearing that, she was okay with it too, but a bit hesitant because the opponent is Izumi. He went out and saw some girls chatting. Come join in the fun too. Here's Misako, feeling very strange when seeing her husband chatting with that female friend. Tell Tim, she said that woman also deeply loved the one she loved. See you later. CA is on camera duty. Also returning to class, complete the sales support tasks. Everyone in a bad mood. Everyone here also praises AI. She's praised for excelling at everything she does. But who knew there was one thing she wasn't good at? It's about confessing. Thinking about not being able to take photos with Izumi makes me emotional. Then, I regretted in my heart having changed my mind. The lucky card for Misako. Go out somewhere, thinking about how I don't stand a chance compared to that girl. At that very moment, Misako arrived. She wants to return the Kia card because she knows she's in the way. Turn into enemies. For the little ones, a battle must be fair. Otherwise, they'll go and take away others' rights. Then it's not good. Exposed. Even Kamiya cried, remembering the time a year ago when we still worked together. Izumi's bad luck caused a bookshelf to fall on her. He messed everything up. Kamiya wasn't upset. She even helped with the cleaning and was praised by the main character. Khen means to praise, Tat Bung means kind-hearted. I don't know how many praises this is, But when looking at the boy's bright face, that made her fall in love, chanting, but didn't dare to say it out loud. Generally speaking, the one left behind is the one who gets hurt most, and this friend of yours also has self-respect. I don't want to ruin their feelings, so you don't want the card back. The overwhelming emotions brought tears streaming down. Ra, without stopping, Izako, I understand that feeling. Immediately discard the card. Then he went to hug this poor girl. After comforting each other for a while, everything felt better. Kamiya also understood Ra. Why could this girl end up with that guy? Because the little one is very kind-hearted. With a forgiving heart, losing is still worth it. Tomorrow's my girlfriend's birthday. It also marks the 1-year anniversary of their love. Izumi had prepared the gift in advance, like last year when we just fell in love. Didn't realize the little one's birthday earlier, so this year must make up for it. Today, the number of customers coming to the class for meals has decreased. Then everyone went out to have fun together. Their class revenue is also quite stable. Then no need to worry about running out of money. Here is the ICU. Also asking about the couple photo shoot, and I knew your friend hadn't taken photos yet. This is truly a shock. And to put it briefly, she also lied. I lost my card. After playing, Izumi, also calling my girlfriend to the park to confide in her. He took out the gift I bought. Happy birthday and happy 1-year anniversary to both of you. Though I don't know the dish yet. What is this gift? But this is already so much fun. Opening it reveals a heart-shaped ring bestowed upon the maiden by her beloved. He said no matter what happens, I will always be by her side. Make your wife happy. Hearing these words, the little one burst into tears of joy, determined to hold on to him no matter what. Let it be. How many beautiful girls are out there approaching him? A few days later, suddenly, Izumi got sick, making her friends worry. He also texted Siu to ask for help copying notes in class. But this made his wife jealous, because I don't see them asking for my help. Lately, this young man also realized that he had been pinned by this woman, become a competitor, directly win Izumi's affection. The two little ones mentioned that they also approached Izumi a lot, but never got glared at once. This proves that Super is hated by Misako. The only thing to be proud of is that every time I get sick, Izumi always relied on him to copy homework, not with the help of another AI. That afternoon, my old friend also wanted to visit her husband, but because I was a bit shy, I ended up inviting Siu along as well. Going together is quite shocking. It stunned both of us. Remaining interest want to follow to find out if something happens between them, war or not. Misako wants to go inside to buy some stuff. The seal must also follow the entire set. He knows about Izumi's snacking habits, so just give a few things. Don't know why, Misako accidentally called him bro, leaving the guy stunned. Out of people, when I was little, I was too shy and ran away. He must have dialed the wrong number. After payment is made, Misako also gave him the type of candy he liked to eat. Here, they were also shocked to see IEUI stalking. Asked what she came here for, and found out it was to resolve the misunderstanding. Trapped between two hearts, after witnessing the mistaken call where you were addressed as brother, this small brain finally gets it. Misako points it out. Have a brother and always act cold toward him, although very precious. In other words, she sees similarities between her brother and Superman. There is a resemblance, so I also consider him an older brother, shocking them greatly. Ask again to see if that's the case. And she also confirmed. From speech to action, Super. They all look very much like her older brother. Calculating it this way is also fun. For youth, confirmed that I wasn't ignored by her. Dislike transitioning to your group's day off. Kiyu took Misako out to buy some stuff and ran right into Kamiya here. That woman is close to this one, so I went and invited her to join in for some fun. Kamiya has moved on from her romantic relationship. Then even Ra agreed. She had a lot of fun playing, but not cold as before, which shocked Kiryu. I don't know what changed her so fast. Later, the two rivals had fun together. Misako also gave her a gift, but she felt a bit embarrassed. Also realized, your friend's way of treating others is truly amazing. Although a few things had happened between them when seeing my volleyball opponent has learned to smile naturally. Then I'm glad too. A year ago, every time I ask you out, you turn me down. The sun rises outside. Saw the football field was quite nice and wanted to give it a try. Before it could even start, two other friends stopped them because this is their playground. Kamiya then spoke up, captivating both of them because of that icy beauty, so he made a deal. Normally, it would be free, but when the opponent showed contempt, even Misako. Both Kamiya and I want to end the bloodshed. As expected, these two people are collaborating. Their opponents could only watch helplessly, bearable. After moving for a while, the outcome became clear. The other two collapsed. I don't know where they came from, but they're so skilled. All then made friends, and agreed to compete again another time. The time the camera arrives, also extended an invitation to bring Misako next time. Hanging out as close friends, This also made my girl happy, and she agreed. After seeing these things, Q was also happy, because such a change is a good thing. Kamiya also needs to apologize. Earlier times, I've never agreed to go out alone with her. This little one is very amusing, so I don't bother with those trivial matters. Ask how AI has evolved. She's gone this far, yet she won't say a word. Just know that the person who changed me is a very kind soul. Another period of time has passed, until today. The school has announced the sports festival. For classes, there are many exams for them to choose from. These kinds of campaigns also make Izumi worry. And then they even drew lots to see who would compete. Then everyone also bet that he would get hit. Thought I was the only one who was scared. Looking back on these matters now, Yui is also showing signs of fear. As is known, the little one's mobility is limited. Otherwise, they would be very afraid. Relay race test. Fate has brought this couple together to move forward. So I also lost heart. Having a wife by my side to support and help me is a blessing. Even though she didn't get picked, but still changes for someone else to participate, so my husband can focus on competing. The last couple to join is the super arrogant duo, because I saw 3 friends playing together, so how could they stay out of it? When it's time to discuss tactics, Yui, confidently claiming that I'll just get in everyone's way, should be cautious. Izumi also feared that might be the case, so she apologized in advance. The other BA guy plays the role, promised to carry their share, to create joy in this sports festival. First, you must train the weakest one. The team before Izumi, actually running is fine too, but due to bad luck, I often stumble and fall. Yui also started practicing, and it looks hilarious. First, this woman's legs are very short. Long step that's only half as long as that of an average person. Not to mention the extremely poor physical inactivity. Running just 10 meters left me completely out of breath. Thinking about myself, if you can't do anything, you'll just see the scene. Izumi fell face down to the ground. However, after the hit, he fell, then got back up to keep running, not giving up. This has given Yui more motivation. Just like that, until evening. Then they have to split up to practice other subjects as well. Only 2 losers remain, so they practice together until evening. This girl always looks so lethargic. Izumi was also worried, but she reassured him that she would try her best. The reason she avoids exercise is thinking it doesn't do any good. This time is different. They will have to work in the team, so I want to try my best to live up to everyone's expectations. A few days after the Congress had begun. Before that, they practiced very diligently, but seeing IU's sulky face made Izumi lose interest. First up is the boys' horseback riding competition. This is a team game where 3 people combine to form a horse, so those 2 can help Izumi a bit. Even so, they still ended up losing miserably in the end. Laughing till it hurts. Next up is IUI's ball throwing event. Encouraged by friends, I regained a bit of willpower. Normally throwing it is hard enough, but this one's even tougher. The smaller the person, the harder it is to throw. That's what everyone thinks. IEEE presents it differently. She uses her brain to analyze, then toss 4 balls at the same time. Even AI is shocked. Just like that, the IEEE team won overwhelmingly. I'm so exhausted. The others also think your friend is really cool, making her forget her fatigue and be happy. Smile, a contented smile. Finally, it's time for the most challenging relay race event. This is the group competition section, so they can compensate for each other. Take 3 strong men. Even if 2 people are weak, there's still a chance to win. In this game, the lead runner is crucial. If you gain the advantage, you can boost the second person's confidence. Just as predicted, is the fastest runner of all. The second turn will let IYO run for the queue. They've almost left their competitors half a lap behind. Where is Misako, who also cheers for her? And when it ran 10 meters, its face turned like this. The second boss then also overcame it, but everything is under control. Or perhaps not. Right after that, trying too hard, I've stumbled. Thought it was all over with those tiny feet. Seriously injured. But I stood up and kept running. Don't let everyone's efforts go to waste. The third round will be the dumbbell named Izumi. As long as he does well, the 2 of them can take the final exam, can still surpass other competitors. Yui was also praised for doing an excellent job, even though it's a bit comedic. Near the end, bad luck began to plague Izumi. Lost a shoe? It's truly unreal. Like Yui, he kept on running. I saw the little one's efforts. The next runner is Misako. She got encouragement from her husband and ran like crazy. The opponents ahead, even though they've fallen far behind, but all were overcome. The last runner is actually the superhero. And when I saw the determination in her eyes, this young man knows he can't afford to lose. If you lose, be prepared to get beaten up by Misako. So I have to try my best. Although starting later than the two others, he also understood the efforts of Yui and Izumi, so they also ran for their lives and emerged victorious. Their incredible comeback, it will surely spark a movement. Izumi, he also ran to hug his wife for running his share as well. The happiest person, probably Yui, since they didn't expect to win in the first place, recognized that despite two such massive dumbbells, he still. But when victory comes, emotions truly explode. I'm glad to have met friends like you, both cool and adorable. A glimpse into Izumi's sorrowful past. As you know, he often has bad luck, not only for myself but also for others, affecting those around you as well. Even so, his heart is in the right place, so it is still loved by everyone. Back then, during a class picnic, he's afraid going along would just get in the way, turning everyone. Then two friends came to comfort me and invited me to join them. On the way back, they didn't bother with those unlucky matters, got into trouble, but at that moment, a stuffed bear fell from above, down on your buddy's head, put them in danger. Izumi, by default, this is caused by my own bad luck. So that very evening, I asked my mom to call the teacher to apologize, cancel the picnic. I just went to try my luck and ask the gods, seeing how long this streak of bad luck will last. Back to reality. Today, Misako was taken shopping by her older brother. At first, I didn't plan it that way. Where there are no cars in the city, I just had to ask him to go together. They split up, with one person going to buy clothes. There's still one person going out to eat. This story needs to be told again. Since the end of the sports congress, Izumi, I want to ask my girlfriend out on a date to rekindle our romance. Of course, she agreed right away, because just being with him is enough. Then go wherever you want. The man found an advertisement for an amusement park. It's really popular now, so I want to go there too. Seeing romantic images in the commercial video, Misako also wants to create a similar scene. Now I have to sit here and agonize over choosing clothes. In the end, nothing came of it. Also saw the scene of my brother being bullied by the girls. Ask for information because I'm too handsome. This grandpa might look tough, but he's actually super shy around girls. My younger sister also had to come to the rescue. He thought they were seeing a couple as they pulled him away. Mizuko also made sarcastic remarks about this issue, because it's always me who has to save him. Perhaps only in matters of love is she more confident than her brother, because he has been exceptionally talented since childhood. When we were kids, my cousins really loved learning martial arts in Mizuko. Very skilled at fighting, then Ra was considered not cute. Her family is quite strict. Mom is always busy with a million things, turning into two brothers, always having to endure the lack of love. She also taught her child to be independent. From early on, I wanted the two of them to decide their own future. Generally speaking, you can do whatever you like, even learning martial arts. However, everything must have an answer. If I can find the answer to my work, just keep going then. Misako still wants to continue studying, because there I have good friends. At school, she was also very popular. Just seeing any name daring to bully, teach those girls a lesson. The following years were small. Still can't step out of his brother's shadow, but he couldn't escape his mother's shadow. So right after their match, he wanted to quit karate, while being the best yourself, able to compete. Also advised my sister not to be like me and mom, just choose the path you desire and go for it. Listen to his words. Little one is starting to open up more to friends and discover new joys. After winning the award, little girl decided to quit karate, like you, to seek more joyful things like love. For example, later, when entering high school, she completely changed her old appearance. On my first day at school, I also met Izumi, having trouble with the stuck admission card on Kawaii. Misako also climbed the tree to help, which left a deep impression on him. Wait until the class division is announced, then they meet again, and received a sincere thank you from men. From then on, their love began. Back to the present, after not buying anything. Then my brother also bought it as a gift for my sister. The lipstick I liked, but still put on a cold face that made her uncomfortable. Next day, the couple met at the rendezvous point. Misako borrowed her mom's oversized shirt to wear. This style also makes your boyfriend overwhelmed when it fits perfectly. For her, they went to buy costumes and then explored everything around them, but have to wait 80 minutes to read the fairy tale. For Izumi, this genre is quite sleep-inducing. For Misako, it's very romantic. She also wants to be kissed, but before their lips could meet, the story came to an end. And so, the couple held hands and explored everywhere together. The bad luck didn't show up until late at night, even though I had made a reservation in advance. But because it was too dark, she turned out to be the one. The staff mistakenly assigned someone else to their seat. To compensate, the couple was upgraded to the VIP area. Getting out doesn't seem so unlucky after all. Sitting here, they feel an overwhelming pressure. The only thing left is the surrounding space. So awesome, and it even faces straight out to the lake. Here, they also flirt with sweet words. Misako. Then, remembering the kissing scene, they decided to go boating. Drifting away into the lake, they also planned to take some romantic-style photos. Suddenly, the power went out. This isn't a bad thing, because it's dark outside. Miyaka had the chance to attack, even though she's a girl, but she took the initiative to want to become the prince, like in a fairy tale. After a while, emotions began to surge. Izumi kisses his wife, but then falls. Luckily, she caught me. That kiss on the cheek made her very happy. Jumped to hug her husband. Though our lips haven't met, this is more than enough. No need to rush when going to school. Then their friends also asked them about what happened yesterday. Misako is also embarrassed to mention that she was kissed, making those two kids excited, but lost enthusiasm upon seeing the guy kiss her on the cheek, but not lips. Wishing this couple happiness, as desired. And now, this anime series has come to an end. Thank you for watching the entire video. Don't forget to like and subscribe to support me. Now, hello, and see you all in the next videos.